Hello, and welcome to another Kansas City, Kansas Community College Center for Teaching Excellence video. The purpose of this video is to show you how to create a rubric or grading form within TurnItIn. TurnItIn is a plagiarism detection tool available at KCKCC. In a previous video, I discussed the two plagiarism detection software options available at KCKCC. The first one is called SafeAssign, and it is automatically available in the assignment digital Dropbox that can be created in Blackboard. The second option is an outside tool that KCKCC has purchased, and it is available in Blackboard, and it is referred to as TurnItIn. One of the most important considerations when deciding between these two plagiarism detection tools is determining whether the instructor wants to use this paper for academic assessment at KCKCC. If so, it is not possible to add the alignment to the course level outcome, the program level learning outcome, or the institutional learning level outcome through TurnItIn. TurnItIn is not compatible with Blackboard Outcomes Assessment module. So, if the instructor wants to use the assignment for academic assessment, the paper has to be submitted through a Blackboard assignment Dropbox. And then the instructor can choose to use SafeAssign. Another option would be to have the student submit the paper twice, once in TurnItIn for plagiarism detection, and another time in a Blackboard assignment Dropbox where the instructor does the actual grading of the paper and the alignment is added to either course level learning outcome, program level learning outcome, or institutional level learning outcome. That being said, if the instructor doesn't want to use this paper for assessment, one of the things the instructor might want to do is to be able to have a rubric or grading form available within TurnItIn for online grading. If you aren't familiar with rubrics or grading forms, they are a very useful tool for grading. A rubric is a scorecard that allows a user to easily score paper based on a set of criteria and a scale. It's typically viewed in a table format. And a grading form is another option that is created by the instructor and allows specific points to be associated with criterion established by the instructor. So I'm going to show you some of the options. First is a sample TurnItIn rubric, and you can see how it comes up in a table. And there are several of these available as samples within TurnItIn already. And the second is a sample grading form, and this is one that I created using this 20-point criteria that I established. And then each one of these criteria I typed in, and then I put in the associated points that I wanted to go with each criterion. So as I previously mentioned, there is another video showing you how to add either the TurnItIn assignment Dropbox or the SafeAssign assignment Dropbox within Blackboard. But when you do the TurnItIn assignment, and if you want to add a rubric or grading form, you do that by clicking on the optional settings, and then you go over here to Launch Rubric Form Manager. So I'm going to go into Blackboard now, and I'm going to show you how to access that. So here I am in a Blackboard course, and as I mentioned, I'd previously created a TurnItIn assignment, so I'm going to modify that now. So this is the TurnItIn assignment, and again, if you don't know how to create one of these, there's another video showing you how to do that. So I'm going to scroll down to the optional settings, so I'm going to click on that, and again, you keep scrolling down, and near the end is this Launch Rubric Form Manager. So I previously created this Freud 5-paragraph essay, so I'm going to create another one just to show you how I did that. The way that I do that is you go up here to this menu feature, you click on it, and you can either create a new rubric, you can create a new grading form, and as I said earlier, these are all kind of sample forms that they had in there, And then at the very bottom, these are forms that I've previously created. So as I said earlier, I'm going to show you how to, either one of these, it's very similar, so I'm going to show you how to create a new grading form. And these are the criterion that I was talking about. So first thing you want to do is name this. So 5-paragraph essay template grading. Okay, and it's limited on the characters, so we'll just say 5-paragraph essay template. And these are the criterion that I wanted to use. So intro, thesis, and then I was put in the points associated with it. So body 1, body 2, and again you can see I don't have any more criterion, so I just go down here to this plus sign and it lets me add another criterion, body 3. Again, I can scroll down, and each one of these I forgot to add the points so that students can see exactly how many points are associated with each criterion. And again, this is up to for the instructor to determine what works best for them. Conclusion. 2 points. And then I have one more area. Grammar, format, 3 points. So here I'm going to save. I've enabled the scoring. Then I'm going to close it. And now if I go down to my list again, you'll see at the very bottom, here's that 5-paragraph essay template. Let's make this so you can see this at the very bottom. Five-paragraph essay template that I just created. Now it's going to tell me that I'm attaching a new rubric, and that's fine. I'm going to attach a different rubric, and now that rubric is available to use for my grading. So I'm going to go back to Blackboard, or go back to my PowerPoint slides. I just walked you through how to do all that. I walked you through showing you how to choose from previously created templates or creating your own. And remember, we clicked on that icon to make that happen. These were the options that were available, and you can either create a new rubric or create a new grading form. Now, the way to access this once you have created it. So in order to use this, you actually have to have the students submit a paper. Once students have submitted a paper, you're going to go to the Grade Center, and I'm not going to show you this in Blackboard, obviously, because then I would disclose student names, but you go to the Grade Center, you click on the originality report, and this is where you see the plagiarism detection feature in action, and it highlights things that are plagiarized. You click on and open this originality report, and then on the right side of the originality report, you select this rubric form icon. Once you select that, the form you created or the rubric you created will pop up, and then this is where you can enter the information in the grade. So here's one that I used. You can even put in comments so your students can see what you wanted to comment about for each section, and of course the points are associated with each of the sections you created. The way the students access now your comments is they go to their grades in Blackboard, and there's this little blue comment bubble. Once they click on that, they can see the specific feedback within each of the criterion areas that you established. So that's the way the students can access their feedback as well. So that's basically how to create those within TurnItIn. If you have any questions, feel free to call the KCKCC Center for Teaching Excellence. We're here to help. Thanks so much.